Barstool.
Caught by Chase at the 50. Runs through an arm tackle.
Nice.
Down the sideline. And the Bengals have the lead with 1:57 to go.
Unbelievable.
There's 2 missed tackles. Touchdown. It's really simple.
Murray throws. Interception. Are you kidding me?
We're not doing things right now. And a lot of it's self-inflicted. I'm not putting the ball in the end zone. Can't win like that.
I don't think we tackled well in the game. I think that's an area that we've got to improve on.
You paid big money for Tyrann Mathieu, paid big money from Cam Jordan. Somebody on this defense has to start making some plays.
There is help on the way. DeAndre Hopkins back in the fold after serving a 6-game suspension.
One person can't win a game, but it does help having someone like myself out there.
The Arizona Cardinals have traded for Robbie Anderson.
What does he bring to this offense?
Bring some speed and a playmaker that can really run, which we need that.
Some good news for Chris Olave back on the field after suffering a concussion.
I'm ready to get back to the quarterbacks out. I know we got to get back to win, so that's the number one goal.
Eyes on the ball.
Dennis Allen non-committal as to who he's going to go at quarterback.
Andy's done a good job when he's been in there. Let's get Jameis fully healthy, and then we'll go from there.
Would you ever consider, just even temporarily, giving up play calling?
I've never not done it, so I'd have to get my cheerleading shoes back on. Whatever it takes to win games.
The players and the coaches won't say a must-win, but it's a must-win for both.
It's not a time for panic. Let's go.
You don't want to press that button, but we got to win.
Time to rock. Let's go. One play time, baby. You got some new pieces. Excited to see how we play. Hey, take all of us, baby. Please. Let's get it going today. Let's go. Get back that time, color. Oh, yeah. This is what you live for. This is why you work.
Week 7 begins at State Farm Stadium, Glendale, Arizona, home of the Arizona Cardinals, where Kyler Murray tries to get his team back on track, taking on Alvin Kamara and the New Orleans Saints on Thursday Night Football. Al Michaels along with Kirk Herbstreit. Both teams come in with records of 2-4. The silver lining is each is only 1 game out of first in their respective divisions. Now for the Cardinals, home cooking has made this team nauseous. Somehow, some way, they've lost 8 consecutive games in their home stadium, begging the question, how do they get out of this funk?
You're right, and the biggest thing they have to do is try to get off to a fast start. They've been outscored 41-3 in the first quarter, playing catch-up almost every single game. And the second thing is, find DeAndre Hopkins early. He's back. You've heard about him in the pregame show. Get him the ball early and often and see if they can get back to that rhythm.
Yeah, that is huge. Now, as far as the Saints are concerned, a ton of impactful injuries. They're shorthanded again tonight. How did they fly home with a win?
Well, I think the biggest thing defensively is not giving up the big play. They've given up more big plays than any defense in the NFL. Make Kyler Murray and this offense that's been struggling drive the length of the field to be able to move the ball. And then offensively, if they can win up front and put this offense in a better position for play action, they can have a big night.
Let's see how it all plays out tonight with the roof open on a very great night, perfect night in Glendale, Arizona. The Saints and the Cardinals on Thursday Night Football.
This has been Thursday Night Kickoff, presented by Audible.
It's all about tonight.
That is intercepted. Sam Mills. That is unbelievable. Drew Brees, take a bow. Larry Fitzgerald to the hole. It's going to go coast to coast.
Outside of Phoenix, roof open on this 88-degree night. The Saints ready to take on the Cardinals. And down to the field we go, and Kaylee Harton. Kaylee.
Hey, Al. Well, this struggling Cardinals offense needs a spark in the worst way, and not a moment too soon. Here comes all-pro wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins. Last season, Hopkins suffered injuries to his hamstring and knee and was on the field for only 10 games. Then in the offseason, he was suspended for violating the league's performance-enhancing drug policy. That cost him the first 6 games of this year. Hopkins just returned to practice this Tuesday, and tonight he told me, you see all those 10s in the stands? They're here to see greatness, and I'm here to give it to them. Arizona's also suiting up the newly acquired Robbie Anderson, who was asked to leave the field Sunday after he got in multiple arguments with the Carolina Panthers receivers coach. The Cardinals traded for him on Monday, and he will have a small package of plays tonight, Al.
And the they'll need him because they have so many impactful injuries. Connor, Brown, Pugh, Hudson, Gardeck, Prater the kicker, all out tonight. Meanwhile, no sympathy from the Saints. They're minus their own half dozen. Thomas and Landry and Pete. Troutman, Lattimore, that's huge. And Adebo, a starting corner. So with that short deck, maybe about 48, 49 cards in it. Dennis Allen, first season as the Saints head coach after Sean Payton stepped aside following 16 years at the helm, and in his 4th year in Arizona. Cliff Kingsbury, of course, his pedigree is offense. That offense has been stagnant, so he's getting a little bit of heat in the Arizona desert.